Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be exposing myself. Yes. Ooh, okay, no. Yeah. Look like a dude on TikTok now. Ooh, yeah, I gotta do my body rolls and show my abs. Okay, we're gonna be exposing myself for your entertainment. I don't want to do this, but you know, it's for your entertainment. It's freezing down here. We're back in my basement because, you know, I really don't know why, but we just are. Yeah. So we just are back here, and I'm gonna be sharing my embarrassing horse riding stories. Yeah, there's two. They ain't fun for me, but they're gonna be fun for you. So yeah, anyway, let's go. Okay, so the first one, I'm seeing spots with that light. Hold up. Okay. So the first one is, I have a horse named Cheyenne. First, let's do the backstory. I have a horse named Cheyenne. She's a paint quarter horse, probably mix. I don't know. And she can be the devil, like any mare can. She can be the devil sometimes. So I've had her for about 3 years now, and you know, it's been a wild ride. So I've been riding horses since I was 3. That doesn't make me very good because like I wouldn't ride them like all this time. Just I'd ride them for fun and go to shows occasionally. Yeah, but I had a horse since I was 3, a miniature horse named Echo, and then 3 years ago I got rid of her and got Cheyenne. I like Echo a lot better than Cheyenne because Echo wasn't such a brat and she was adorable. I mean, Cheyenne's cute, but Echo was adorable. I might insert a picture of a on the screen. We'll see. And then, so Cheyenne, I had her for 3 years, and this was months after first getting her, and it was winter. We got her in like January, and so it was winter-ish, February, maybe March. I don't know when this was, but this was 3 years ago. The first time I've ever gotten bucked off of a horse before. It took me, I was 11. It took me 11 years of riding horses to get. She was the one to buck me off out of all the other horses I've ever ridden. Cheyenne had to be the one. So we were at the show and we were going in our class. We went in our class in the arena, and I'm just in there. I'm 11 years old. I'm in this class with these adults, grown adults. And I'm just in this class, I think it was Western Pleasure. And I'm in this class with these grown adults. I'm just a child. And so we go in there, and you know, if you don't know, there's like a person, an announcer that says, okay, walk your horse. And then they say like trot your horse, then lope your horse, then slow back down to a walk, and they give you these directions and they judge who does it better. And now I'm in there with all these like, I don't know if they're Western Pleasure horses, they're a specific type of horses. They're the horses that literally go so slow and their lope is like a trot and their trot is like a walk and their walk's just like a turtle. That's how I like to explain it. I mean, they're very smooth horses. I've ridden one before. They're really smooth, but they're kind of slow. So I'm, you know, we're walking, okay, we're walking, she's doing fine. Then we're trotting, okay, we trot for a little while, she's doing fine. And then we get to the loping. Now, loping's like a fast trot, but it's way smoother. So I'm just loping so smooth, and we're just lapping these horses. Just, I can't like get to the front before I come and I have to lap again. Like, I'm going around these horses because they're going so slow. So I'm just lapping everybody around. I don't know if that's like, because I can't like, she doesn't go slower than that. Like, I'd be like, okay, whoa, kind of slow her down, but that would just put her back to a trot. So I was like, fine, whatever. We'll just lope around here really fast and pass everybody until they tell us to do something else. And we got around about probably 5 times until we're coming around again. And this was all, it's all kind of a blur for me. I remember it, but I can't really remember that exact moment. So we're coming around and she just starts bucking and it goes so fast. Like, it's just a blur. 1 second I'm on her, the next I'm on the ground. Like, it's crazy. So she just starts bucking. I think she did like 1 buck or 2 and I was on the ground. Like, no idea she was gonna do that. I had no clue. Like, she didn't show any signs of it. She just, I think she maybe got excited or she didn't want to lope anymore. And so I think she just got excited or didn't want to lope anymore, something like that. So she just started to buck. And I'm on the ground. I landed literally on my knees, perfectly fine. And it's crazy what your body will do in those seconds. Like, your body just somehow changes and makes it so that you don't hurt yourself. Why should I wear this down? I don't know. So that your body just like basically, you know, makes it so you land fine. It's crazy. So that was like seconds. And then she runs off, you know, she runs to like the arena and everyone's horses are stopped, like, and everybody's just watching like, oh my gosh, what just happened? And then they catch her, she's fine, and I get up, everybody asks me if I'm okay, and I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And my leg, I stand up and my legs are literally shaking, like shaking, like they're so wobbly because of the adrenaline going through me. Like, I went on Tower of Terror at Disney World, my legs did the same thing, bouncing up and down. Like, I'm just walking and then it eventually goes, my legs stop shaking. But that was crazy. They catch her and then we walk out of the arena and the whole show just stops. Like, they didn't continue with the show, they literally stopped the show because of that. And like, no one won, no one, there wasn't any like first, second place announcements. No, like, the show was just stopped, which I thought was a little weird that everyone would have to stop for me. But, you know, whatever, I don't make the rules. And then we let her back, I think, to the stalls, I don't know. And I eventually got back on her, and I would not ride her without someone holding her, like on a lead rope. And yeah, and then we found out from the vet that she cannot handle grain. Oh, by the way, my hair is wet because I just took a shower. That she cannot have grain, that grain makes her too hot and wild. So she doesn't eat grain anymore. So that helps, but she's still a little energetic sometimes. That's just her. And you know, everyone's just asking me, are you okay? Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm like perfectly fine. And everyone, and then the judge lady was like, when she saw me get back on, she's like, good job for getting back on. And I'm like, thanks. Like, you get so many like compliments and so much attention just for falling off your horse. It's weird. So that was that. That was the first time I ever got bucked off my horse. Yeah, like, it was just in the middle of a show is what makes it the most embarrassing, and so many people saw it. But it happens. And then the next, I don't know if this was 3 years ago. No, it was 3 years ago, because it wasn't last year. Okay, but like, I know it wasn't 2019, I think it was 2018. Yeah. I don't know. 2018, 2017, 2018. I don't know. I think I was 11 still. And I might have just turned 12 because this was at fair in July. This was at my county fair in July. Yeah. So I would have been 12 by then. It wasn't 2019, no, it wasn't like this July, because I'm 13. It wasn't this July where I turned 13, it was last where I turned 12. Yeah, so it wasn't 2019, 2018, yes. So this one is the funny one. It's at my county fair, and they have an indoor arena and an outside arena. So the indoor arena is for the shows and everything going on, and then the outdoor is for you to just warm up and ride a little bit. And so yeah, we lunged her because that helps get her energy, and then I got on her, but I forgot my helmet in the barn. Now I always wear a helmet just because it's safety better. Yes, I'd rather, you know, not crack my head open than crack my head open. Also, you're required to wear one, so yes. But I got on without wearing one because I thought I was wearing them, because I got so used to the feeling of it being on my head that I thought I was wearing one. I couldn't tell the difference. So yeah, that was dumb. No one said anything to me either. Like we were walking around everything for a bit, and no one said anything to me. Like, I passed some people and I was maybe like, oh, someone will say something, you know? Like, I thought after this had happened, like, why didn't someone tell me I'm not wearing a helmet when they know I'm required to wear one? Why did no one tell me I'm not wearing a helmet? Like, no one said, oh, like, you know you can't ride without a helmet, right? And I would have been like, oh, I'm not wearing a helmet. But no one said a thing to me. I'm like, wow, guys, thanks. So no one said anything. No one realized I wasn't, like, I don't know, said anything. And so I was wearing spurs because she wasn't cooperating. She wasn't moving when I would kick her. So I was wearing spurs to give her that oomph, but I don't know how to use spurs the correct way. And I don't really like using them because I feel like they're very sharp and pointy and probably hurt the horse, which is probably why she did what she did. But, so I can't blame her for this one. This was my fault. The other one, I don't know whose fault that was. Probably both of ours. I don't know. But, so we're in there, we're walking a little bit, and then I kick her. And not kick, but you know, it's not like kicking, but I call it kicking. It's like tapping her sides with my boots. And I must have spurred her or something, and she probably wasn't used to spurs. I've never used them before on her. You know, this was just bad ideas after bad ideas. This was disaster waiting to happen. And so I kick her, and you know, she probably got startled by the spurs or probably hurt. I'm not sure which. And she didn't buck, but she started running around, like, you know, like trying to run. And so I'm just like pulling back, whoa, trying to get her to calm down and stop, until she won't. So I turn her in circles, which is what you do because they can't get momentum that way. So I turn her in circles and I keep turning her in circles, and she's just going everywhere, and I'm like freaking out, like, oh my gosh. And I stay on her for probably a good minute or two. She runs all over, and I thought she was gonna jump over this arena fence. It's not very high, and it's these white metal bars, like 2 metal bars. Like, she could have easily jumped over that, and she would run. She like ran towards it, and I was like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do if she jumps over this thing. Like, what if she jumps? Like, this is my thoughts. But wow. She started like here and ran over here, and when she was over here coming back to come over here, I peed my pants. Yes, I peed my pants. Like, I had to go pee before, but like not that bad, like I could have holded it. But I think my bladder, I was so scared that my bladder just went shoop and just released it all. I think it was my body's way of like getting just relaxing so that I could, if I needed to fall, I could fall and be okay, because you don't want to tense up. So I think my body just loosened everything. And so I didn't notice this at first though. I'm so concerned that she's like running all over the place. So then she's running towards, but I turn her to the side so she can't like run into that anything. So she's running towards the fence and I turn her. And at this point I'm like, I'm just gonna fall off. Like it was partly her, like the turn making me fall off, but it was partly also me thinking like, no, I gotta fall off. Like, I'm just gonna bail. And somehow my body just automatically did that and just went whoop right off. And I was so close to these bars though, the metal bars, and I wasn't wearing a helmet. So thank God I didn't hit my head on those bars and like crack my head open, get a concussion, because oh my gosh, I wasn't wearing a helmet. Again, I didn't know, but like I could have like severely injured my head. And you know, I was fine. I landed on my knees and she runs away. And then I'm like, Sarah, and I'm like, I stand up and I'm like, why am I like, I'm wet. Like, did I land in a puddle? No puddle on the ground. The ground was dry. It was my pee. I had pee all over my jeans. Like, it was a lot too. Like, this is so gross. And I'm like, oh my God, like I peed my pants. And everybody comes over and they're like, oh, are you okay? And I'm just like, like, you know, peed my pants. So then I have to go into the barn and then I go to our camper and I have to change my jeans. Oh my gosh. Like, luckily I wasn't in a show when that happened. Like, literally peed my pants. Yeah, it was disgusting. I'm like in my own pee. Ugh. It was so gross. Like, ugh. So, go to the bathroom before you ride your horse just in case. Because otherwise your body will literally release everything. Yeah. So, those were my stories of me, but of me literally falling off of a horse twice, the same horse. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed hearing that about, you know, my embarrassment, and I'm putting this on the internet for everyone to see. Well, now you all know that I peed my pants while riding a horse. Yeah, that was great. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like down below and subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you get notified every single time I post a video. I post regular videos on Wednesdays and rabbit and animal videos on Sunday. I know this is an animal related video, but it's just me talking, so yeah. There's no actual animals in it. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!